Hey everyone. So you're gearing up for the JEE exam, right? And that chemistry syllabus, wow, it's a beast. But what if I told you there was a smarter way to tackle it? A way to get the most bang for your buck? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today. A data-backed strategy to nail the topics that really move the needle on your score.
Yeah, I get it. It's a totally common feeling. You open up that syllabus and it's just this wall of text, right? It feels like this giant mountain you're supposed to climb. With what, dozens of chapters? Countless reactions to memorize? You can get so lost just trying to figure out where to even start.
But that's where this gets interesting. We're going to look at a way to cut through all that noise. And no, it's not some magic trick. It's a super targeted approach that's all based on real hard data from the exams. We're talking about putting your energy exactly where it's going to count the most.
So this brings us to what I've been calling the 50% secret. Seriously, this is the key. It's what can change your whole study plan from this endless, exhausting marathon into a series of smart, strategic sprints.
Okay, you ready for this? Here it is. More than half, yep, you heard me, over 50% of all the questions you'll see on the JEE Main chemistry paper come from a tiny, super specific handful of chapters. Think about that for a second. That one piece of information, it changes the entire game.
So when we say high weightage, what are we actually talking about? Well, we've dug deep into the data from recent exams, and we've pinpointed 8 chapters, just 8, that are the absolute heavyweights. Seriously, if you want a direct path to a better score, mastering these is it.
All right, it's time for the big reveal. Let's meet the stars of our show. These are the big 8, the chapters you just can't skip. No way.
So here's the lineup. We've got a great mix here from physical, organic, and inorganic chemistry. We're talking coordination compounds, the basics of organic chemistry, aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acids, thermodynamics, equilibrium, solutions, chemical kinetics, and rounding it out, the D and F block elements. And you know, a lot of these are foundational chapters, right? They unlock concepts you'll need everywhere else, which is a big reason why they're just so important.
Okay, now let's zero in on the 2 absolute giants at the top of this list. Coordination compounds and the basic principles of organic chemistry. I mean, they're in a completely different league. We're talking a mind-blowing 40 questions each in recent exams. 40! So if you're sitting there wondering, okay, where do I start? This is it. Right here. These 2 are priority number 1, hands down.
But hey, don't just take my word for it. The data really does speak for itself. Let's actually look at the numbers. Let's break it down visually so you can see just how powerful this really is.
Wow, okay, look at that. This chart just says it all, doesn't it? That huge slice of the pie, that's more than half the exam, and it's coming from just those 8 chapters we talked about. And the entire rest of the syllabus, all those other topics, they make up the smaller piece. This is literally the definition of working smarter, not harder.
And here's another way to look at it. You can see coordination compounds and organic chem basics way up there, tied at the top with 40 questions each. But check out who's right on their heels. Aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acids, coming in super strong with 33 questions. I mean, think about it. If you can just master these top 3, you're looking at an absolute goldmine of potential marks.
All right, and for anyone out there who just wants to see the raw numbers, here you go. This table lays it all out, plain and simple. You can see that clear pecking order, right? From the top dogs all the way down to the 8th chapter, which, by the way, still pulls in a really solid 24 questions. The bottom line is crystal clear. Every single chapter on this list is a high-yield investment of your precious study time.
Okay, so we have the data, we have the insight, we know what to focus on. Now for the most important part. How do we actually turn all this knowledge into a real-world action plan that's going to boost your score?
Honestly, it's a simple 3-step process. Step 1, you've already done it. We've identified the big 8 right here. Step 2, you got to prioritize them. I mean, really prioritize them. Give them your best, most focused energy before anything else. And then, step 3, master them. That means practice, revise, solve problems, do whatever it takes until you know them inside and out like they're second nature.
At the end of the day, it really boils down to this one simple idea. Focus on these topics to boost your score and boost it quickly. This isn't just some friendly advice. It's a roadmap. It's a direct plan for studying effectively by targeting the areas that will give you the biggest and fastest return on your effort. So, let's wrap this up. I want to leave you with a question to get the ball rolling. Go on, take another look at that list of the big 8. Which one are you going to dive into first? Pick one.
because your journey to a higher score, it starts right now.